I am so excited to light this fire and finally bring you guys the rest of my yard. Without further ado, this is the part of the property that you guys didn't see in the previous video. And if you have not watched the previous video, go ahead and check the description box below where you will find the link to go ahead and enjoy the initial video that I put up introducing my new property. The new channel's name will be Pages and Petals, or Pages and Petals, or Petals and Pages, whichever one. I don't know which word I put in, but you guys will get the picture. It's basically going to be not just about books only on this channel. We're going to be introducing you to also things that are going on around the house and the yard in a vlog style video. So whenever we want to get away from what we're reading, we're going to talk about what's going on in the yard. We're going to introduce you to different types of plant tips and tricks and show you guys all of the things that we got going on. So I'm so excited to bring you guys along this journey with me and show you this 2 acres of property and what I have going on. I hope you guys stay tuned and enjoy these videos. Happy holidays to everyone, everywhere. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. So today we're working in the yard. We're trying to get some of these pine needles that dropped on the ground up against the pine trees. As I have already told you guys, that's what we normally do. And we want this little bitty space right here to fill in. So what we did was we trimmed along this this exit, and we basically tried to get it along this walkway opened. We're trying to open that just a little bit, or at least back behind this tree right here. So our goal is to not let any of the trees right here get in front of this tree, and when it starts, we're just going to cut it back. So we got just a little bit more work to do to get it exactly behind that tree, but for right now I think that's good. And what we did with the pieces that fell is we just raked along the bottom and we just pushed it right here, like I say, because we want to fill in this space right here. And then we pushed little bitty pine needles up against here. That's my son, you guys see in the back. Wave, Marcus. That's my son, you guys see in the back. And so we have a pine tree right here. So we just put some pine needles up against there so it could actually feed the pine trees. And then when we come on around, what we plan to do, so back over there, I don't know if you guys can see, but there are some blueberry trees. Here is a cherry, plum, and blueberry vine. This is a pecan tree. This is a willow tree. And then the rest are just regular trees. We got some fiddlies, we got some pine trees, and we got some regular bushes and stuff like that. And then we have over in this area, we just have a little area that we're going to clear out. We're going to actually do a lot of yard work this year. So this is the side of the property that you guys didn't really get to see in the initial part of the video. It's actually the front. So we got the gate up, and that's about how high like 90% of the trees in our yard goes, and I just absolutely love it. So again, we did get the gate up, but we didn't want the corners done because we want to be able to get in the back of there, because we have to be so far off of the road, and then in front of that is just like a ditch to keep the flood down, like, you know, so it doesn't flood. So we still wanted some on the other side of the gate, some room. Let me go up more so you guys can see. We did want some more room, so we have some space to drive with the mower. So this is the rake that we've been using. We had to get some more rakes because our other ones broke. So as you can see, we have about that much space, which is a lot, so the mower can fit. And then we trimmed these down. We did when we first moved in back in September 3rd was when we closed, and we actually started moving in. So that next day, October 1st, we trimmed these down, and they grew back. We didn't think they were going to grow back again until like spring, but they shot back up. So we just trimmed them back down. We just trimmed them back down so that we can get some roadway done and get the gate up. So now we're getting ready to trim this piece right here back just a little bit more, not too far, but just enough so that we can fit the lawnmower around in here once we get ready to start mowing. So all this right here, we're going to go ahead and just clear out, and we're going to push this to the opposite side of the lawn. So all of these leaves that you guys see, this is the before we get started. We have a combination of rakes, blowers, and mowers to, you know, pretty much maintain the lawn. But for right now, because the grass has already been cut, we only need to get the leaves removed, which we're going to use the blower mostly, and then rake up and bag up whatever excess we have, because I don't really want a lot of dead leaves hanging around, but I do want to get rid of as many limbs and stray things that I really don't want to keep in the yard. So that is how everything is looking today. And we trimmed, like I say, we went ahead and trimmed. My son's probably going to trim just a little bit more. So as he's trimming, Marcus, be careful with the big stems. Like, you don't have to cut them, just cut like the small ones that's like protruding out, because I just want to get like a little angle going, because in the end I'm gonna end up doing like a you know, little patches of rose bush flowers and stuff like that, and then end up naming each area of the lawn. So definitely loving my yard, guys, and just kind of giving you guys the update of everything and how it's going. So that's that. My husband should be out in a second. He's actually going to get the blower. We have two of them, so between my son and my husband, they're going to be using those, and I'll probably be, you know, raking up, and I have some of the bags to actually bag the items in. All right, guys, so we have the grass going, and we leave some around the trees. We're just gonna blow those into a pile and then burn them up. And this is my husband just taking the hay to the back to our lambs. Yes, I did say lambs. We officially have a mini farm going on. We have some lambs and some chickens and stuff like that, and we'll be adding to our animal family very soon. Thanks for watching.